Hey guys, happy Saturday. So we are here on Saturday and I want to make sure everything is going good. And we're going to go through how I went about making this box book. I never can get it right. But nevertheless, let me make sure everything is good. And I am actually up live. Um, let's see. Um, and then we'll get started. Let's go and see if I'm live. Yep, I am live. All right, so we're up live. Perfect. And I don't think I can. They just did some updates on this switcher, so I want to see if I can actually see. Oh crap! Don't do that. Oh, here's to see if you can see the chat. The YouTube memories book. Okay, I don't see any chat, so maybe we can't chat. But I am up here. All right. Yep, the volume is good. Perfect. I'm gonna send this link to Facebook. I'm gonna hit this just to see what happens. Okay. I'm learning all this stuff, so participants, Facebook. Doop, 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 doop. It's kind of weird when you can't see who's we don't have time for that. When you can't see who is actually watching. Turn that down. Let's see. Live. Okay, there we go. I am live. I'm going to share it on Facebook. Okay, I'm going to share it in my group. Oh, wait. Share. Hit share. Let's see. Group. There we go. Post. And then I guess we'll go on from there. Quite unfortunately, I'm not able to see who is here, who is not, but that is okay at this point. I'm just going to go ahead and start with the process. Okay, so anyway, this is an absolutely beautiful book, and it actually is a box and it's a book at the same time. I think I need to move my camera back a little bit. Oh, hey, Amy, there we go. Oh, perfect. All right. So, um, what you'll need, and I already kind of went over this within the video already, but remember you will need the measurements is a 13 3/4 inch page, piece of paper by 8.5, and then you're going to need two, hi Debbie, and you're going to need two pieces of 8.5 by 11. And before we get to this part right here, what I want to tell you, share with you, if you have that, remember I've kind of went over this already, but I'm doing the live now. If you have this Crafters Companion scoreboard, remember on the scoreboard, when you put your first piece of paper, both of them is going to be 8.5 by 11. You want to do one where it says box base, and I always like to mark it with a black marker. Box base, you're going to slide it up, and then you're going to score it at 1.5 on all corners. Okay, then for your lid, you're going to come over here where it says lid, and then you're going to put it here on this end and 1.5 inches, and keep turning it 1.5 inches. Okay, and what I have found, and I haven't quite figured out quite yet, is that sometimes you almost have to trim a little bit off so that it will, I think it's just one side, so that it won't be so tight, but I don't want to mess up my pretty green paper, so I'm not going to do that right now. All right, so this is your 8.5 by 11, and then I would also recommend that you do is to get your marker, mark it somewhere like on the inside of the box, so you'll know which one is the lid and which one is the base, so you don't get mixed up. Very easy. Now, when you go to put them together, you'll know, but it's just easier to do it that way. Okay. All right. So that's that. Now, also, because you need this to wrap all the way around, right? You're going to need to, unless you've got that really big paper, which some of us do, that you can get from Crafters Companion, get centered, okay? Then you're good to go, and you can cut it down to 13 3/4 by 8.5. But if you don't have it, no big deal. All you do is take your two pieces of 8.5 by 11, okay, and then get it down there to where this ends up being 13. Look, see what I'm saying right there? Boom, boom, boom. You glue it together, right? Okay, and then there's your 13 3/4 by 8.5. Not hard at all. Okay. All right, so we've got that here, and then everybody knows how to put your box together. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to get my better scissors, but I forgot to get them. I'm gonna go ahead and clip these because I really want my box to be green instead of that pink. That was just like a little demo one I did. These are bad scissors too. I knew this was gonna happen. All right, here's some. I need to give you some of them Crafters Companion scissors that don't. But see, I got glue on all of them. It's my fault. My fault. All right, so and then I saw somebody do this, and I thought it was really cool. So I'm gonna cut it at an angle, right? Cut that at an angle. Okay, and that's what you're gonna do on all sides. Now, what gets really tricky, and I know, don't laugh at me, but I was like, okay, now I need this to. And it takes me a minute. It always takes me a minute to figure out what am I doing? What am I cutting? What size am I cutting? Okay, so we're just doing this. Let me see if I can go a little faster. But I'm like, it's got to be right on the line. I'm one of them people. Okay, so this is going to make your little flaps a little bit better. I don't know. It just makes it neater. It makes the box a little bit neater. All right, now I want this here to be on this end. So I'm going to go ahead and cut down here. I should put my glasses on. So today, y'all, I was well into the day before I realized that today was not Saturday. I'm not sure what happened, what made me think that today was Saturday, that I missed Friday altogether, but clearly I did not. All right, so we have that one right there. So let's do the other one. And remember, you can decorate this any way you want. You can use any kind of embellishment you want. That's up to you. No, let's just, I don't want to. Okay. I go slow when I'm measuring and when I'm cutting, and then I get to this thing where I was like, "Don't talk, Lola, because girl, you gonna mess it up." Now I bet everybody's saying, "Why does Lola call her channel Lola Crafting with Lola and Oscar?" You want to know why I call it Crafting with Lola and Oscar? Ask me where Oscar is as we speak. You would not believe this dog. I'm sitting on the edge of my seat because he's sitting in the full full part of the seat. Ain't that a mess? Yes, this is my life. Yep. He's sitting in the chair. I can't even sit in the chair good because why? He's in the chair. All right. Now, when you put your uh-oh, when you put your box together, even though I'm using some double-sided tape, I highly recommend that you use some tacky tape. Uh-oh. Which is the right line, Lola? Oh, I think that one is. I kind of got mixed up with my lines. Y'all see I got the double line thing there? Oh, Lord. No, yeah, this is right. Oh, wait. Yeah, use some tacky glue, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Because the double sided is cool for a minute. The tape is fine, but when you because I'm going to be using some chipboard to fortify my box, I want to use tacky glue. All right, so right now we're just working on the box. Okay, let me see which way I want this to go. All right, and depending on so this is my box lid. Okay, depending on which way you want the what was I gonna say? Oh, burnishing. Depending on what kind of paper you have, that was my point. What kind of paper you have, you don't want to get real happy with the burnishing because when you get real happy with the burnishing, okay, what's going to happen now? You see how it makes it a little bit different? I don't know if you can kind of see how nice that is. Nice and nothing sticking out. Of course, one time it was, so I don't know. You know, you can't never win with this stuff. So I have some double-sided tape here, but I wanted to get a bigger, wider, so I'm not sitting there putting a whole mega load of double tape. So this is going to take a few minutes, but I want to go ahead and do the green one because I wanted to show you how to do it. Sometimes people know, and then there are times when people don't know how to do this. So I thought, well, you know what? Let me just go ahead and I can go ahead and do it anyway. And then sometimes I'll even put tape right there, but we're not going to do that today. I'm just putting it down so we can get the green box, and hopefully everything will fit right. Sometimes y'all, if y'all know me, my measuring don't be, be kind of wacky, kind of be off. So, you just have to play with it. But the good thing is if you use those measuring tools, those Crafters Companion boards and everything, they really help out a lot. You can't go too wrong. I'm not gonna dare say you can't go wrong. I'm just gonna say you can't go too wrong. Um, Especially if you turn your paper going in the right direction, box base, box lid, then it shouldn't be too much of a problem. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh, that one I could have put down a little bit more. All right, so there we go with that. All right. Um, let's see. Ha ha ha! Oscar is so funny. Oscar is very funny. And let me tell you guys, a few minutes ago, he been taking me down a road I ain't trying to go, cause before I started recording, man, he just wanted all my attention, and all he wanted to do is get up in this chair, which he is up in the chair right now as we speak. All right, so this is our box lid, and you can see where I still have the lid in there, the little word lid in there. Now you can always take a piece of paper and a decorative paper and cover this up as well, and I may do that later on. I'm not too sure. I might do that later on. Oop, I need to go this way, right? About right there. Okay, so that's the lid. Now let's get the base going. And again, depending on your paper, don't burnish it too much because then sometimes the paper cracks. And it's like, oh man, then that is very upsetting, especially if the paper is pretty, but it cracks, and you have this ugly crack. But this is pearlescent, so pearlescent doesn't crack. Pearlescent paper, it just has a real shimmery kind of look. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. See how pretty that is? That is really, really, really pretty. And it's good quality paper, so it's not gonna crack. But I ain't trying to do all that extra burnishing right now either. I'm not. So yeah. So thank you everybody for also subscribing to the channel. I am now up to 92 subscribers. I believe I'm so close to that 100 that I need. I need 100 subscribers at minimum. Of course, I want more. Good Lord, I haven't figured out how to do that. But right now, I just need 100 subscribers so that I can go in there and make some changes that are not generic to the channel. And I can do a more personalizing of my channel. Crafting, for those who might be watching and I don't know that you're watching, or you may be watching later. I do have a Facebook page. It's called Card Making Learning as We Go. My mantra is that I am not a professional crafter. Let's see, make sure I can get that right. Okay. And again, this is my, oh, you know what? I turned it going the wrong way. But that's okay, because it's going to be glued down. This is the box base. No big deal. So I go there and I post things on that. That's a Facebook group. And then I have my own actual business page for Facebook, which is Cards by Lola. So if you go there you'll see a lot of, I'm trying to post all of the stuff that I actually post there, that I actually make there now. I'm trying to transition back to that page, as well as doing live crafting and posting videos here on the YouTube channel. I'm doing live today because I had a little incident at the house that I had to take care of, that required all my attention. So I didn't have time to really get a video up. So, and then that's fine too, because that way I could do lives on YouTube, or I'll have videos. So I will post every Friday. I'm going to strive to actually start putting up more than once a week. I think that may help me with my analytics and all that kind of stuff, whatever that word is called, viewership. All right, so we have our box there. This is the lid. Let's see if it's going to work. Oh my God. This is the lid. And this is the base. All right. And there we go. There's our box. Okay. So now that I have the beautiful green box instead of the Trial by Era pink box, the box is good to go. We're going to set that to the side. Now, one of the things that, and some of the things that, remember I told you would need for this project, was, we've already talked about the paper, we've talked about the dimensions for the paper, okay? You want to get some tacky glue or some kind of glue, because remember, what we're going to do to fortify the book binding part of the box, the part that goes around, I just don't want the paper. I don't want it to be too flimsy. So I'm using some chipboard. You can use whatever you want. I measured it. Again, my measurements, y'all know. This is about right, but you just trial and error. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Amy. So I measured this at 5 3/4. Okay. For the spine, you're gonna need 1.5 inch by 8.5. That'll be your spine. And then the other side, again, it should be about 5 3/4, but it may be a little more or less. You just trial and error, y'all. Trial and error. All right. So you'll need that chipboard. And again, this is why I'm saying you want to use tacky glue, vice, double-sided tape. Now, even though I put double-sided tape on my actual thing, it's going to be really fortified. Also, what you might want to do is you're going to use some glossy accents. This is really cool. Kathy, one of my crafting colleagues, is that how you say it? Well, anyway, I'm so thankful. When I first started crafting, she introduced this to me, and somebody actually sent this to me, or I bought it. I can't remember, but either way, it puts a really, really, it just brings everything up, and it puts a glossiness to any kind of paper item. And I think you can actually put this on anything, actually. Yeah, but the thing with it is, when you do it, if you're going to use it, remember you want to put it on whatever you're putting it on, and let it sit, because let it sit overnight. I would recommend sitting overnight, because it takes a few minutes for it to actually dry. Okay, so this is optional. Okay. Also, what I like to do is I like to put an edging around my cards or whatever. And so I chose to use this Harmony Quick Dry Seal Brown to make my card look a little aged. A little aged. or age, a little aged. You'll see what I'm talking about. So this is what I use for that. It's Seal Brown. Remember, the purple is for the quick dry. The brown is if you're doing embossing, and the black is just for doing the blending. And what I mean by that is an example talking about the canister. See how the canister, this one's brown. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can. See, this one's purple, right? And then that one's black. And then sometimes you will see, especially if you are a fan of Crafter's Companion, sometimes you'll see they have red canisters, and then they have also some blue ones. And I think they just changed their canisters for UK side. I don't know what that's about. So fret not. They don't have any new. I was, oh my God, they got new ink pads. I was like, I gotta get them. What is that? But no, I think that's just simply what it is. Okay. All right. So you'll need that. I love me some y'all know I like sparkle. So these are some clear sparkle pens. And remember, you have to shake it to wake it. And I use this on parts of the petals on the card, the cover, which you're going to see in a minute. I'm just telling you some things. You don't have to do any of these things. I'm just telling you some things that I did to juice my, how funny I said juice, to rev up my cover. Okay. All right. So we have that. Okay. And let's see what else. I'm going to put that to the side. Lord, don't let me know where I forget it. All right. Here's some little twine or some juice cord. I use that, and you'll see how I utilize that. This is optional. This things that you have. I've had this stuff forever with one of the collections. I got all this kind of stuff. What am I going to do with it? And then I was like, oh, I know what I can do with this. So we have that. And then also what I did was my dies. And I was going all over trying to find a die that was going to be right for what I was looking for. And it took me forever. But what I did was I utilized, now this was an option that you could do. And I'm just telling you options for the front of your book. You could do like a shaker card. These are remember the inverted dies that was on Crafter's Companion? Because I first started out thinking I was going to do an inverted die. And so, I mean, I've been cutting like a crazy bandit, and I was going to stamp this with some words. And then I said, oh, I'll put this around like that, which is really lovely, right? Then I said, no, maybe I'll make a shaker card, put some goop in here. Goop, that's another word for goop. Some sparkly stuff. Stamp it. Then I was going to do it like that and then put that on the front of the card. I said, oh, that would be really cool. Now, I can still use this, but I'm not going to use this today. But I thought about it. And then also I have another card that I'll show you, a man's card that we might can put it on there. But that's a way that you can fix up the front of the book. Let's see. And I cut it out, as you can see, lots of colors. So that was that die there. Okay. And then I said, well, no, let me go look in my memories collection and see what I can find. And I ended up using this die right here and the little cutout. Let's see, which I'm going to show you. Okay. But before I did anything, I started cutting a whole bunch of stuff just to see what it would look like. So I said, well, let me see. This is a really pretty little, problems. Okay, wait. Okay, so this was a pretty little option, a die that could go around that, as you can see. That's lovely. This is the one I actually ended up cutting, but I cut it, I think, in another color. Okay, so these are all from the Memories Keeper collection. Memories, what is that thing called? The Precious Memories collection. Y'all know how you make the book and carrying on? Yeah. So that's from that. So I just want you to see some of the little things that you could utilize. But I ended up using this one, but I cut it in brown, which you're going to see. Okay. You'll need, if you don't use your twine, you can use your string. Because I wanted to put like a little book mark hanging off of the back of the book, which I thought it took me a minute. And I don't know if it's going to look weird, but I don't know about you. But I tell you what, I have so many of these little, what are these things called, you guys? Medals or medallions. What are these things? In all the different collections we get, like this is a little lock, which I'm going to use. See how this little lock is so cute? It says love. what are these little things called? I can't think of what are these things called? But you know, we have them in all kinds of, and a lot of, they're in the Precious Memories collection, the Wedding collection. They were in some of the Crafters Companion subscription boxes and all kinds of stuff. But I found this one that has a little rose on it, which I think is just so pretty. And then I took a piece of twine, and this will be hanging off of the back of the book, not the back, but the spine of the book. At least this is what I'm thinking in my mind. Now, I don't know how good this is going to look, but we're going to see in a minute. All right, so that's, and I'm going to put that where I can find it. All right, and then the last thing that I used to decorate the book, and I think that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, and I used some little butterflies, but you'll see that in a minute, because hey, if you do anything Crafter's Companion, you better put some butterflies on there. I'm just saying. Hi, Helen and Mary and Amy and Debbie. All right, and then I used just some really pretty. They're almost like ivory or teal. I want to say teal. No, not teal. Is green. I don't know what this color is, but it matches. Bottom line. And I put a couple of these little doodads on the book as well. So let me show you what the book is like, and let's go ahead and put it together now. And hopefully everything is going to work. If it doesn't, don't get mad at me. I tried my best. All right, so here is the book. All right, so I'm going to hold it up. Remember, it's 13 3/4 by 8 1/2. Okay, and remember what I did to give it that age look is what I used was this quick dry, and use quick dry because you don't want ink to get anywhere than where you want it, right? So I use a quick dry to go around the edges, okay? And then I'm going to hold this up so that you can see the glossy accents that I put on the card. You see the glossy accent? Now you can see it. And you also should be able to see where I use the sparkle pen. There we go. And you can see the sparkle. So I only put certain glossy accents on the dark parts, and then the glossy accent is all on the roses, as you can see. Okay, I'm trying to show you. Let's see. Ooh, what's going on? There we go. Okay, and then also I had some little cute little butterflies. All I did was I took these little butterflies, and I put some um, seal brown, again the seal brown, and then I used some of the quick dry Bordeaux. Okay, quick dry Bordeaux, and it gave it that little pink brown look for the little butterflies. Okay, so here is that die cut. As you can see, I cut that out. Now this was a little challenge, I ain't gonna lie, because when this die cuts out all of the letters. So what I did is when I took the letters fall out. So what I did was I took the thing back and put it down, and then I paper piece. Bottom line, that's what I want to say. I paper pieced these back in, and I took a pencil, which I'm hopefully will be able to go just a little light line because the S kept wanting to rebel, and that's how I lined it up. And I just used some some stick paper. You know, I don't know what that stuff. Sticky paper. Let me see if I can find it. Y'all. I know you. Oh, here we go. I used some of this. What's it called? It's by Sizzix. It's a permanent adhesive sheet, and that's how I got the sticky on the back because ain't nobody trying to use no glue pen or anything like that. So that's how I was able to do that. I just heard a weird noise. I don't know what that is. All right, so that's that. So the only thing that's not down permanently is this right here, which I can always do later. I've just got it taped down. All right. Now let's go. Now I'm gonna flip this over, and what I did was I put tape down here initially, but I'm also in between the tape. This is where I'll just stick some glue because we're about to put down the my chipboard. All right, so I don't know if I can work upside down. I'm not that gifted, nor am I that talented, and I'm trying to push back a little bit so I don't fall out the chair because Oscar really is really hogging the whole chair. Let me see if I can. He's gonna probably growl. Move, buddy. Come on, buddy. Mama, come on, come on. Look, I see y'all. This is ridiculous. Come here, come here. You want to say hi to everybody? Look, man, you can't take up the whole seat. Look, you want to say hi to everybody? Look, yeah, okay. So I got pushed back because I'm like really like on the edge of the seat, and he is really like he downtown at the sauna. All right. So anyway, let's see. So let me get this where we can. There we go. So again, I put tape all the way around. So I'm thinking what I want to do first is I'm going to pull up all my tape. Now, this is going to take me a minute, y'all. Okay, the double-sided tape everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. And I think I'm going to do one side first, which is this side first. Okay. And I think that's wise just to do one at a time. Other than that, it's going to be a sticky mess. A sticky mess. Ain't nobody trying to do that. Now, what would you use this beautiful box for? It looks like a book, right? And it says, mine says memories on it. So I'm thinking, well, Mother's Day is coming up. Father's Day is coming up. This would be a beautiful keepsake gift for those. We've had a lot of situations where we've lost a lot of people in the past year or so. You could take this and put letters in it, or cards in it, or thoughts in it, or whatever you like to put in the box itself, and give it as a gift. What's going on right there? We may have to do a little maintenance. Okay, so now we have our sticky part, and I'm gonna not glue this down like really heavy, but I'm hoping and trusting and praying and hoping, believing and trusting. Anyway, I'm just hoping that everything will go well. I'm gonna use my glasses, y'all. Anybody who know me, I need to keep this on because I want to put glue down the places where there is no and this kind of really helps it to really stay. Is this glue coming out? What's the rule here? What? Ain't that something, y'all? Oh, there we go. Oops. Okay. All right. So let's see. So okay, gotta be quiet now, y'all, because y'all know. Now I don't want to put the glue over top of the. I mean, you can if you want, but what is the Sam Dickens? Okay, there we go. I don't know. I'm just feeling my way. Just feeling my way, y'all. Okay, here's a little spot here. We're gonna put some down there. I'm doing the imaginary line. Now I've got tape going all the way across here, so we should be fine. I'm just putting it on the parts where there is no tape. And I think that there's one more right here, and then I don't know, and then let's see. Okay, yeah, there we go. And it's all the way around. All right. All right. So now let's get our chipboard and line it up. And the thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to put it all the way in the end. You want to leave a little space for your for a little bit of bendability. I don't really know if that's a word, but we'll just say that it's a word, bendability. Say with me, everybody, bendability. All right. So because I'm not really good at doing this upside down, I'm going to well, I don't know. Everything might be all right. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. I better do it the way I feel comfortable. Let me. I'm no. Remember, I'm not a professional crafter, so I need to put this down where I know everything will be all right. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the very end. All right. Now see how there's a little bit left over, and that's fine because the spine is 8.5 by 11, but it's still a little bit of space for that too. You don't want this to be real big, but just enough to have it moving. So I'm going to turn it over and do a little something like this. Now remember, this is down temporarily, so you don't want to. And I'll use my dotty tape thingy to fix this part right here. Right now, I just want to get it in here. Hopefully, it's good to go. And now, see, that's going to be really nice and very, very sturdy. All right, so let's go to. I think we'll do this side next. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take the tape off of here. And let's see. No, we'll take the tape off. I should be putting this in the trash, right? A good crafter throws that stuff in the trash straight away. Sometimes I'm a good crafter. Sometimes I am not. All right. And then we'll do the spine last, because the next thing what we're going to have to do is put the box here. And that can be a little tricky. I'm going to use some double-sided tape in some areas, and much like what I did here, and then glue also to fortify it. I think that's what I want to say is fortified. That sounds good, doesn't it? It sounds about right. To fortify it. Well, that's what. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. But here's the thing: when we get here, there's a little tricky thing, because remember, I want to put this on the inside, a little bit on the inside, so it's sticking out in the back. So that's going to be a little. Hopefully, that won't be a bump in the road. Let me get my box ready. So I'll be prepared. And this is the base. Okay. So that would go on this side anyway. So I got that sitting over to the right. We're going to go back and do the same thing where I put some glue in the unknown spaces. I can kind of see, and then I can't. Then I kind of can't see where it is. But that's all good. It's still fine because you got the tape on there, and you have the glue. Let's see if I can lift it up a little bit. All right, good enough for good work. All right, so now we're gonna do the right. Again, I'm gonna turn it around because I just personally feel that you know. So I'm gonna do it this way. Don't laugh at me. If y'all do, it's all right. I ain't mad at you. This will just make your book so much nicer, much more sturdier. And I'm thinking it's going to help with the box situation, because when you go to close that box, unless you're making this out of chipboard, which you can. I just didn't want to do that. This, you see, this is kind of, so you definitely need some kind of strength to get this going. All right, so we have that there. All right, so now look at that. That is really, really cool. Now, I didn't do anything to the back of the book, but we could always do something there later. Okay. All right. So now for the inside of the book, my power died for a minute. Woo! I'm back now. Oh, okay, Amy. Oh, no. How's the weather there with everybody? The past couple days, it's been cold. Okay, so we have tape here, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put some glue. I can't see where it is, but I think it's, yeah, down the sides, just like that. Okay. And we're going to put our spine in. Oscar snoring, y'all. Ain't that a mess? Now, I do have a little bit more space over here than that, but that's okay. I mean, it's not a showstopper. Now, here's the deal. I know in my mind, I want this to be on. Oops, why was that like that? I want this to be coming on the back side. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about. I want to put this in here, so the little rose, almost like a little bookmark, so that it will hang like this, as you can see. Well, you can't see. Let me see. Let's see. There we go. Like that. Oops. Oops. Yeah. So the little rose will be hanging off the back. And I'm thinking that's good enough. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to tape this down, because I don't want a lot of it hanging off anyway. I think I should untwist it. Yeah, let me untwist it. And then I'm just going to tape this down And I had some tape. Oh, here it is. Oscar, please don't. You got to be still, brother man, if you're going to be in this chair. Now, I'm hoping that this isn't going to be a big problem. But I'm going to tape it, turn it around, clown. So we'll have like this much hanging off, maybe a little bit more. Okay. Now, here's the tricky part. You know what? I don't think I'm going to put tape. I think I'm going to put, I think I'm going to do, because the glue won't stick right. So I think Lord, what I do? Okay, I think what I'm going to do is put a piece of double-sided tape on here. You see? So if I put the glue on it, the double-sided tape, it still will stick. All right, so we have our little rose, which just does not want to do, right? Oh, well, hopefully I do right. That's it. I'm going to take that off. Now it's time to put the box on. Now I'm going to cut this off because I don't want all this hanging down there, because that may end up being a problem. And we don't want any problems, right? Like Vivica said in that movie, we don't want any problems, right? We're not going to have any problems, right? All right. So I have that there. Now it's time to do the same thing again, where I'm going to put some double-sided tape down the frame just to hold the, oh, no, you know what? Nope, because the box is not as big as the frame. Oops, almost messed up. So we're going to put the double-sided tape on the box. So this is the box base, and this is the front, right? There we go. All right, so let's see if I can get this right so y'all can see everything. There we go. My weather is beautiful. Oh, 91. Oh my word, Helen. Good Lord. That would not be our situation. All right, so this is the box base that goes on the front of the card, the back of the back. I'm gonna go ahead and put some double-sided tape on here, because now it's time to glue this or secure this to our chipboard. Now I could have did this before I made the box, which might have been a smarter idea than what I'm doing now. I don't know. But we're gonna try it. Hopefully this will not be a fail. And again, you can use this for all. If you let me ask you guys a question, the people that are watching, and for because you are able to chat, and I appreciate that. If you were to make something like this, what would you put in this box? And who would you give it to? What would be the theme? It doesn't have to be the themes that I said, like Mother's Day. You can put in cards and letters and notes, and you can put in, something. Okay, if it's a birthday, you can put in like 49 different poems or scriptures, or all kinds of. You can just be creative. All kinds of stuff you can put in there. All right, so I'm gonna put the tape. So I have it around the frame, and I'm gonna put a little bit, I think, right here, and then I'm gonna put glue the rest of the way. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side too. What would you make this box, and what would the theme be, and the colors, and what's your idea? If you were to make a box like this, it's not, well, so far it's not, it hasn't been hard. We go see, this is a big kahuna right here, getting this part right. All right. I love this forest green. This is a pearlescent paper. So this one is definitely female-ish. I'm going to show you one, and I won't do the box, but I'm just going to show you, well, I could do the box, so maybe I could cut the, oh, but it's going to be pink inside. Yeah. I should have made a brown box for that one. But I'll show you the one that I'm going to do for a male. So I'll have an example of a male one. I'm keeping it and putting it in die cuts from different collections and foam flowers. That's a great idea. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you for that comment. I hope everybody is able to see the screen okay and what I'm doing okay. I'm trying to keep it in focus, or keep it, within the screen. Thank you guys for your patience. And again, like I said, crazy. I thought today was Saturday. I sure did. I woke up when I finally went to bed. I was like, oh. Got a little refrigerator problem I'm trying to get fixed. And it's just always something. The day I did some yard work, and how about, remember, I don't know if I told y'all, okay, so let me stop talking. Oh, I didn't cover it up. Y'all, I didn't cover up the thing. Okay, this must be the lid, yeah. Okay, this is the base. Okay, so the base goes here. So let's do this one first. How about, and then what happens is when you put this one, all you're going to do is go over. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put some on the spine. I lost my thought. What was I saying? Oh, so I told y'all I had all those rocks in my backyard, right? And so this guy has come to get them for free, free. I said, if you move them, you can have them, honey. And so, okay, so we need that. Okay, look, you can't be talking and crafting at the same time. I mean, and I put it on the wrong side. Oh, I did. Can I get it off? Oh, no. Oh, no. Please come off. Please come off. I knew I was going to blow this. Oh, please come off. Maybe I can get it off. Oh, please. Woo. See, thank God it's pearlescent. Because if this was regular paper, it would have ripped that. It would have messed that all up. All right, so let me stop talking, y'all. I'll tell you about the yard and the rocks and the snake later. Because I didn't. Okay. All right, so there we go. So my point was, we're going to put some glue on this, but I want to flip it the right way. So I'm going to put glue on here, and I need to put some double-sided tape right here. And I need to put the tape on this side, but it doesn't matter at this point. I'm going to put it right here. So I don't tape the wrong side again. All right, so double-sided tape. Going all the way down here. Okay. And double-sided tape right there. I think that should be right. I hope that's not too far over. And let's put some glue down in here. Cover that up. Oh, this is right. Oh my God. But I think I made this the same width. So I think we should be all right with that. I'm just hoping and praying. All right. And then we really don't need any more tape because remember I got tape on both sides. I would just have to put some glue. So now here is the real deal bill. Okay. And this would be it. And the whole thing is you just hope that it opens right. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm going to take all this tape off and I'm going to pop some glue down here and then size it up, try and get it in the middle as much as possible, so that it's even. And then once I close this side, it's going to be done. Just turn the box. Yeah, Helen, again, y'all know I ain't no professional crafter. I was like, right, just turn the box. I don't know what I was thinking. Amy says this box would be nice for storing a postcard collection or seashells from the beach. Oh yeah, that would be cool. And you guys know that because most of my stuff that I buy, as you guys know, I buy a lot of Crafters Companion collections, and her nautical collection. Amy, like you said, that would be really cool if you were to do this in a nautical collection, make the box blue or something. That would be really, really cool. Now, here we go, y'all. Here we go. We're going to put the glue down. That would be really beautiful. You got the wedding collection. This would be really pretty, like if a wedding or quinceañera, something like that. All right, so here we go. So now I'm gonna flip this over, and here is the big kahuna. Is to make sure I get this right, where there's not too much space here, not too much space there, and not too far over, but to get it right in the middle. And here we go. I won't be talking, by the way, right now. Okay, I think it's okay right here. It can be down a little bit. And I'm just turning it around. But see, it's too far over. So now I gotta push it over this way more. And the nice thing is that with the glue, if this was double-sided tape, I wouldn't be able to push it as easy. So it's really nice because with the glue, I'm able to, move it over some. All right. Now, I think, yeah, I think that's about it. All right, let me see. All right. It's a give or take, y'all. Give or take. Okay. So that's all I can do is there. All right. So I'll take this off and just to kind of look at it. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and do one of these. And again, you can always cut some really pretty decorative paper and put in here as well. And I'm going to see if I can find some. I will use the same paper. I mean, I got it. God knows I got it. But for right now, we'll just. All right. So see how that is nice and sturdy on that. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on here. And I'm hoping that this will open up right. Y'all, I'm just hoping it's going to open up right. Okay, where's my poke? Okay, let's get this off here and let's go. I hope that you're enjoying this video. Remember, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, Crafting with Lola and Oscar, please do. Thank you for those who have subscribed. Share this post, you guys, on your Facebook pages and stuff. Please do. Trying to get that viewership up, and whatever else comes along with that. But there's so much you can't do with YouTube and Facebook and YouTube, both of them, until you have so many viewers. I mean, that's just the way it is. I can't do monetizing on my YouTube until I get up to, so I can't remember the amount of subscribers on that too. So okay, so we're gonna put some glue down here. Doing the same thing. And remember, I still have glue on my spine. All right, so I feel the need to put a little bit more glue on there because we ain't trying to get this to not work. All right, and put some up there too. All right, and then I'm gonna pull this tape off. Now I'm hoping that this is gonna work, y'all. And all I'm gonna do is simply wrap it around, and I'll do the back later. Right, so there we go with that. Again, I just used some tacky glue and double-sided tape. All right, now here we go. Here's the big reveal. Oh, it's not over. It's not. Oh my gosh, do I not have it far enough over? Oh. All right. Well, it could have been over a little bit more for the spine is concerned. It could have been a little bit further over. And then when we open it, ta-da! But something. Oh, y'all, I wasn't supposed to put anything right there. But that's okay. That's okay. Don't panic. I'm surprised nobody said, Lola, what the sand blazers are you doing? That's okay, because I'm going to cut a piece of 8.5 by 11 by 1.5 inch. of the designer paper and pop it right there. Okay. And I could use this. This is from the same thing, but I want to kind of use the big paper. I had one somewhere over the rainbow. Where are you? Are you serious? Come on, Louise. Now y'all know I had. Ain't this something? All right. Well, we're gonna have to use what I got. I don't know where I put it. In this craft room. As big as I pick. How is it you can lose something? Oh, here it is. I'm about to say, how can I use something so big, lose something so big? So this paper right here, see, this is the actual paper. You see how big it is? You probably can't even see. This is the paper that I used. So I could cut that and have those roses going down there. That would be very pretty. But this is the side I used. So let me see if I can first cut this to. So we're gonna put this to the side and oh. Now I don't have a. Oh, here it is. Good Lord, I couldn't find my chopping board. All right, so let me see. I want to cut. Ooh, I could cut this going down the side. Oh, you see how pretty that is? Instead of the flowers. I think I will. No, okay, so let me cut this to 12, and then I can at least get to go up to 12. Now, do I want to do that? Yeah, I'll do it. Because I got so much paper, it don't even matter. So I'm going to cut it to a 12 by 12. And then I can use this part to put the inside the boxes. Okay, so all I need is a long piece. Oh, the pretty flowers. Ooh. No, I'm going to use this part. So, what would we say? 8.5? Oh, no, 5 by 7. So this is like a 5 by 7. We'll go 5, right? Hopefully that's not 2. We'll try 5. No, you better do 5.5 just in case. Because you know I can mess. Anybody know me? I can cut up a piece of paper and make it so bad. So before I fix the spine part, I'm gonna go ahead and put this pretty paper in here, which is perfect, right? And I think this is a 7. Now see how pretty that is inside. It's a little upside down, but you know we can fix that later. Um, Now I'm gonna go to. Oh, I don't want to cut that part. I want to cut this part. I want to go to 8.5, but I'm gonna go 8 3/4, and I think that'll. No, let me just do 8.5. Let's be safe, y'all. Just be safe. Right, yeah. So it's too big. So now I can go ahead and cut that other. Do 8. Okay. And then let's see if it's gonna fit in there. Let's see. Yeah, and I can actually cut some more. Oh no! Oh yeah, it fits in there perfectly. How pretty is that? So I'll take that out and I'll edge it up with my other paper. But let me cut the second piece and do the spine. Okay, so we have that one. Let me see what I cut it at, because y'all know me. So this was cut at 8 and well, not 5. I mean 5.5 by 8. All right. So I want this green part on the other side. So we're gonna make this the 5.5. I think I got it. 5.5. Okay. And then we'll use this for the spine part right here. This part right here. 5.5. And what did I say? By 8, right? And I want to keep this. Oh, no. Oops, cutting the wrong part. It's okay, buddy. Please don't bark now. Mama's on live. Stop all that barking. All right, so there we go. And then this is going to be 1 inch. Okay. And I'm going to put this pretty lace in here. So we'll do 1.5. That should cover that. 1.5 by 8.5. Okay. 8.5, and that should cover the spine. All right, so we got those 2 pieces there. Okay. Now, what I want to do, and again, what we're doing is we're gonna put some covering. We're gonna cover up this, finish up this box, which I think is gonna be very, very, very pretty. Okay. Gonna go back and use my quick dry and just do a little edging on the side to give it. And see, you probably can see. I don't know if you can see the difference in that. Let's see. You may not, but I'll photograph it. Oh, what happened here? Now I'm gonna go ahead and stick some more glue down here because clearly something happened. All right, definitely. And let's see. I want the lace to go. Now, see, there's some writing on here, so I want it to go in that direction. So we're gonna cover this up. Now I could have also did the, if I really wanted to, I could have put this on the chipboard too, but I wasn't thinking about it at the time. Clearly, I wasn't. I was like, I am not a professional. No, we're not gonna get this through your head. I ain't no professional crap. This is just a chick with some extra money. All right, so here we go. Now, how did all this got inside my box? All right, so we got that there. Yay! This is so pretty. Now, what you also might want to do, and that's up to you. Remember, I was saying you can always put a little piece of tape here if you want to, because I didn't really put these on real good. I just put double-sided tape. Now I could always go back and put that there. I can always go back and line it if I wanted to, but I ain't doing all that. We're just going to line the inside of the box. And again, this makes a beautiful, beautiful Mother's Day gift, Father's Day, memory keepsakes, all kinds of things you can do. If you like this, you would like for me to make you one, hint, hint, reach out to me. You can email me at Daniels Lola, the number 35. Now, you're not supposed to be doing this with these because this is a quick dry. Let me do this with my other one because I'm messing this up. Seal brown. See, I'm getting all the sponge everywhere. I'll do it with just my blending one. See how, I don't know if you can really see. I think you can see. See how it's aged? So pretty. It looks really pretty aged. It's the only thing that looks pretty aged. Well, no, if you get the boomstick, you might be looking good. Y'all know about the boomstick. All right. And I'm just going to pop some glue on the, and you can even, like with this, see how you got all that extra space in there? You can even stamp something on there, which is absolutely pretty, which I think I am going to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to put that down stamp. I don't think I'm going to put it down permanently. I think it'll be beautiful. So this is our, this is the left side. Okay. Plop that in there. You better go in there. Act like you got some sense. Ooh, I need to trim it a little bit. Oops. I need to trim it a little bit, y'all. Hi, in the sand blazes. Okay. Oh, yeah, because the box base, remember, one is a little bit smaller than the other. So, ooh, don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. All right, so let me trim just a smidgen off. Where is my, how is it? It's right in front of me, too. Look, it took me forever to find, no, it's over there. It took me forever to find the daggone big chopping thing. Then when I found out, I couldn't find the little one. So, yeah, So your box base is going to be a little bit small, so you just trim a little smidge it off, a smidge, because I don't want a lot of green showing. And then we'll go back in there and I'll put the stuff. Oh man, I kind of messed up right there. All right, so let's see if it's going to sit here. Okay, it needs to be on both sides, so you need to cut it off on both sides. Smidge on both sides. Just a little bit. All right, let's see if it's going to fit now. Got my sponge in there. It's all yippy. Get out of there. Oh, I still need to do some more. I want it to sit in perfectly. I don't want to have to be, fighting. Ain't nobody trying to fight. All right, so let's do another smidge. All right. Hi, Karen. So we'll do another smidge. A smidge on both sides, okay? Just a smidge. I don't know who Smidge is. Don't ask. I don't even know if they're a citizen. Oh, I think that was a little bit too much. All right, so now it should. All right, there we go. So it sits in there nicely. Okay, so we'll go back and put I'm going to use Resistant on this one. It's the same color. It's the Seal Brown, and give it that nice aged look again, because it's supposed to be a book, right? All right, there we go. Now again, I'm not going to put this down permanently because and stuff comes to me as I go, literally. My Facebook page is, card making, learning as we go. Literally, it just came to me to do this. So I'm going to put this in temporarily. Remember, you are watching me on my Facebook, on my YouTube right now, Crafting with Lola and Oscar. If you haven't subscribed, please go subscribe. And I want this to go like this, and then I'll end up stamping something in here, which is going to be absolutely pretty. And then once I stamp it, I can put it down permanently. Now this other one, I'm thinking it should go in here perfectly. I gotta stop thinking. It needs to be cut too. But I think it's like I think it needs to be. Listen. Let me see. Where? Listen. Yeah, I think it's just on the side. Okay, so let me cut a little bit off, a smidge off the side. A smidge. Just a smidge. I'm gonna cut a smidge off. Let's see. Is that gonna go in there? And let's see. Is it the way I want that one? Wait, now let me see. If I put this one, let me see something here. Wait a minute, Billy Bob, Billy Bob, Billy Bob, Billy Bob. Oh, there we go. We'll do it. Oh, that's not gonna work. We ain't gonna be doing that. I'm gonna leave it just like the way I had it. I was trying to get the, like that and like that. And we could have our sentiments right here. That is so pretty. Do you guys like this? This is lovely. And then I got my little situation going on here. Okay. Now, take it out. And this again, you could use it for anything. Put the roses on the outside. Leaves grow up. Well, see, I was trying to do something like that, but I think I did something wrong. Yeah. So see, I was trying to. I think. So what's all this stuff in here? Let me see. I'm trying to do like that one. I think that one, and then I was trying to get this one. But here's the thing. Most people Ain't gonna know no difference. And I think like that. I believe that's right, y'all. I believe that's right. All right, so let me put this where I can find it again. All right, so basically, this one is done. So let's close it up. And again, I'll go back and I'm going to stamp something really pretty in here. And I'll probably put something on the back as well. Um, and, okay, box lid. Close it up. And there you have it. But there we go. I'm just trying to get it in camera and focus. Maybe I need to pull this back some. Okay, why can't I get that right? Oh, you know what I think I need to do? I think I need to do this. Um, now it's kind of, and then we have our little heart thing going here, or a little flower going there. I don't know what the deal is here. Let's see. So we have our little book thingy hanging down, which I think I might try and put a little. I may put it down permanently. I kind of didn't want to put it down permanently. The little rose is here. Okay, and now it's kind of. Now, what you can also do is, because this has chipboard. Oh well, you know what? Let's go ahead and finish this up. Let me go ahead and. Well, you know what? I'll finish this later because I'm gonna use a little glue thing. What are those things called? Dotty pen to put this down permanently. But you can also, if you have like a hole thing, something to make a hole, you can actually punch a hole through. You know, your make sure that your paper is and your chipboard is all glued together, and then punch a hole through here, and then put some little clasp on the back. Now on the back, I don't have anything yet because I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do as far as the back of it is concerned. But I just think it's very lovely. I don't know why my box ain't closing all the way, y'all, but I think that's about it. That's it. Yay. So let me show you the one that I have done for the for a mail. I use paper from the Tim Holtz. This is a very old pad. This is a very old pad, but I like it. I bought it when I bought this pad of paper when I first started crafting with or just crafting, and I found it in Michaels or somebody. Yeah, it was Michaels, and it just has all kinds of things: newspaper, clocks, notes, buttons, license plates, and just all kind of calendars, all kinds of manly stuff. And it is double-sided paper. So let me show you that. And I will make a box for it later. You've seen the processes. So again, please like and subscribe, share the video. Please, please, please. Thank you for everybody hanging out with me today. Let me show you this one and some ideas that I have for this for the mail. Now I did the same thing. I just love this paper. And don't worry about the spine. You have to have the spine. It's the same concept. And then what did I? You've got to be kidding me. What did I do with all this? Y'all, it's every time I think I'm prepared, something happens every single time. What did I do with all of the stuff I cut to show you? So anyway, here's the paper. It would make a lovely, and just hypothetically, we'll just put this in here, the pink one in here. I mean, it doesn't matter. Obviously, it wouldn't be pink. It would be the same concept. Okay, we use chipboard again. Okay, but I think this one's really, really cool. And I had here's all. Now I cut out a lot of stuff just to kind of piece it together. You could do this again for Father's Day. You could do this for your pastor, pastor's appreciation. And let me show you just some of the things that I kind of cut out with some ideas, mainly because I tell you it's hard to find stuff for the man. And I'm just gonna let's see. Oh! See now, remember I told you this ain't pearlescent paper, so it ain't gonna stick 100%. Let's see. All right. So I'm just gonna put this down here, just you know, in general. And then, say for instance, this was the front. What's going on right there? All right. So there's a couple of things. This was a die. You could put that there. That says faith. Okay. These are dies I got all over from all over. You could take this one off. This has a little sticky glue on it. All right. And again, these are just ideas. These are some dies I got from my wedding collection that I pre-cut out. And I just wanted to cut a couple of things just to see what it would look like. You definitely want to put something on here that would stand out. You don't want to put another dark color, so to speak. Can't get this out. Why can't? I'm trying to get this out so you can see it. Okay. This one says love. This will be really beautiful for Father's Day. You can put that on there. It says love. Okay. So you have those. And then in that collection also was hope somewhere. I don't know where it is. Oh, hope. Here's the other. This is from the wedding collection, rustic wedding collection. And here, I just want to show you what the die looks like if I can get it out. Trying to expedite time, not trying not to be too long. Ooh, I can't get it. Okay, there we go. And I'm trying to keep the little sticky stuff on there, but that ain't trying to happen. All right, it's coming off. Let's see. Okay, so you also have hope. You don't have to use this doily. I just wanted so you can see a background. Uh, so you could put hope on there as well. Oop, it fell off. So those are some options for that. Also, Anna Griffin, if you guys remember. Oh, then here's the one, Faith. You can always put Faith. This is a different font. Again, I'm just thinking, if you're doing something for your pastor, or even again, if you're a memory box, again, someone may pass, and you might want to do something that's for them, and you want to put in there hope and love and faith, and then put, I don't know, just inspirational sayings in this box, or even make it a keepsake box and don't put anything in it except for a note to say here's something that you might want to use as a keepsake box for your loved one, and then that's it. And you can stamp on the inside of the box just like I had for my girls box. You can stamp on the box a beautiful with sympathy or whatever. That's up to you. Okay. But I just wanted to show you that it says faith. Okay. Then also in Anna Griffin's collection, she had a series of crosses. Again, if you're looking at doing something for your pastors, you got a pastor's appreciation. Look at that big old cross. You can do something like that. Um, not like that, but something like that. You'd have to kind of do. It's a little busy, so you'd have to figure out how to make this so that the cross will still stand out. Then there's some other little crosses that are here, which I'm going to put on black so you can at least see them in case you want to do something for your pastor or something for a ministry, or, here's a couple of, these are all Anna Griffin dies. Okay. And I just kind of cut those out. I was just messing around to kind of see how that would look. All right. And then the last thing, before we close out, again, thank you guys for watching. Anna Griffin did a series of 4 different reefs. Not reefs, what are these things called? Oh, when you see, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I really like this. If you were to use maybe a different kind of paper, or maybe put this something, but you could always put their initials in here. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to take this off. I just wanted to show you the paper. This is an option for a man's book. Okay, and then some options that you might want to decorate it would be, it's not, what's it called? It's called a, Uh, it's not called a reef. It may be called a reef. But anyway, she did 4 of them. I just kind of cut the 4 biggest ones out, the 3 of the biggest ones. And then what you could do with that is that you could actually put their initials in there, or just something like that. Okay, so that here's some things again that you can utilize. You have some crosses in here. You have different words in here: faith, hope, love, from different collections. Um, a box with a cross is a great idea. Yeah. So you have all these different things that you can utilize. Okay. Um, it doesn't have to be this. It can be other stuff. Believe me, we have so much stuff. I always tell people, and we're gonna bring this video to a close. I always tell people, you know what? Um, go and look at all your collections, and you'll be surprised at the things that you never use. You never thought you bought one thing, and you say, "Oh well, I really want this," and I got all this other stuff, and you end up finding stuff in that box where we have you store your stuff. Oh, this will be great for this project. Yeah. So that is it. I want to show you the book one more time. This book box one more time. And again, if you would like for me to make one for you, you can shoot me an email. Let me see if I can put my email address up there. Let's see what this is. I don't think. Nope, that's not what I want. Let's see if I still have it up there. Remember, I do post stuff to card. That's my Instagram, Cards by Lola. I always post photos and stuff up there. Catch me here because I'll be here. Remember, officially, I will be here. Um, Officially, I should say. More than I will be on Facebook, but I'll post stuff that I've done on Facebook. Remember, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications when I post. Again, I'm going to strive to start posting, even if it's little short videos. I think I do need to post more than once a month to Crafting with Lola and Oscar. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if you'd like for me to make the book, this for you, and you have a theme that you like, and you want it in time for Mother's Day, you want to communicate with me now. Thank you, Karen. Now is when you want to communicate with me so that I can get it made for you and get it shipped to you. You can shoot me an email, and we'll go from there. Okay. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye. Oh, you want to see? Oscar, you want to say bye? He got me. I'm telling you, I'm doing the one cheek ministry the whole time in this chair. He is laid down like he just had a nice hot sauna. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Look, Bubby, you don't want to say that to the people? I don't know what to tell you. Bye, guys. See you next video.